Dunoon Grammar School.
On the last week of term.
Let's see what's been happening this week. Thank you, Mr. Mitchell, for joining us this morning for the last vlog of the academic year.
It's been a very busy spell, so what's been happening?
It has. It's been a very busy term and session for Dunoon Grammar School. Our young people have been accredited to the school, the community and their parents, and we've taken part in so many different activities and events. This year we've had fun learning and our seniors have sat their SQA examinations, and I would just like to thank all the staff and pupils for all their hard work this year. It's been very much appreciated. We held our annual award ceremonies for our S1, our S2, our S3 and S4 pupils, and subject certificates were issued and the outstanding trophies were awarded from each subject. Well done to all their pupils on their achievements. Our PE department held the annual sports day, which was another very successful event. The day was organised extremely well and the pupils had the opportunity to take part in so many activities, fun races, primary school races. They had the opportunity to soak the teacher among other events. We also held our annual prize giving, which was a fantastic evening, and a big thank you to Anne Patterson, who gave the address to the pupils and the parents during that evening, and also congratulations to all the prize winners and well done in all their achievements. A group of our young people attended the National YPI conference in Perth and had the opportunity to present on all the excellent work and the excellent opportunities they get here in Dunoon Grammar School, and the organisers sent an email afterwards saying that they were a credit to Dunoon Grammar School, so thank you to all of them. 2 teams from DGS attended the National Apps for Good final in London last week, and although they didn't win the Emerging Technologies category, their presentation and their pitch and their stall was absolutely fantastic, a real credit to our school. And I'd also like to congratulate Mr Gallagher on winning the Arts for Good Educator of the Year for the UK, so well done to him. We've had a number of trips taking place over the last couple of weeks. Firstly, the sailing trip. They left from Oban and sailed over to Tobermory and sailed around the Sound of Mull. They were accompanied by Mr Reid, and Mr Reid said that the pupils had a fantastic time on the boat. Our annual Italy trip left on the 22nd of June and returned on the 26th of June, and they had a great time. They had the opportunity to visit Venice, Verona, Romeo and Juliet's balcony, and visit the market in Garda, go to Gardaland and visit a water park. They were accompanied by Mrs Thompson, Mr Abbott, Mr Duncan and myself, and it was a great trip, and I want to thank all the pupils for making it so. This year's German exchange was a special one because it was the 30th anniversary of the trip, and a great credit to Miss McKillop and Mrs Clark, who have ran that trip from day one since it started. It started off the trip this year with a great event at the Scottish Parliament, where a reception was held to celebrate the 30 years, and that event was attended by a number of cabinet ministers, and a reception was held for everybody. The Germans also had the opportunity to visit Edinburgh, Glasgow, go-karting. They took part in a Scottish ceilidh, which was great. I waved off the trip this morning, and there was a lot of tears, but do you know what? There was a lot of new friendships built, and you guys were part of that trip, and I'm sure you'll have those friendships for life. I want to wish the Germans a happy and safe trip home, and thank them for being such great ambassadors for their school. We also held a whole school assembly on Friday to wish everyone a happy holiday. And finally, we have a number of staff changes taking place at the end of term. We say goodbye to some staff. Mrs Shaw and Miss Howitt are taking career breaks, and will return to Dunoon Grammar School after them, but we wish them all the best during their career break. Mr Gavani has got a new post as Principal Teacher of Health and Wellbeing at Largs Academy, and he's going to be sadly missed in our school, but we wish him well in his new post. We also have 3 staff retiring. Firstly, Mr McClelland. Mr McClelland has taught maths and science in Dunoon Grammar School, and will be sadly missed by the pupils and staff. Mrs Foster, the head of house for Hafton, also retires, and Mrs Foster has supported so many pupils and staff during her time at Dunoon Grammar School, and she's going to be a huge loss to our school community. And finally, Mr Stewart, our deputy head teacher, retires after 24 years of being in the school. He's played a big part in driving Dunoon Grammar School forward and has been a great colleague and support to me during my 5 years here, but to the previous head teachers also. he is by far the best timetabler I've ever worked with, and he's going to be sadly missed by the senior leadership team, but the school as a whole. But I wish him all the very, very best in his retirement. I also want to take this opportunity to thank all the parents and carers for their great support during the last session. Wish all the pupils a very happy holiday, and finally good luck to all the pupils on the 7th of August when they get their certificates from SQA. So it's goodbye from me and goodbye from them.